This depends on what happens at the end of today's action. Here's Chio Taikai and Koto Oshu, both at 8 and 4. Chio Taikai has completed his mission, returning to full-fledged Ozeki status for the 12th time.
Once again, 12 times.
No Ozeki has been Kadoban that many times.
Well, I'm sure that Kyle probably...
No other Ozeki wants to have that kind of
distinction.
record. As for this man, I know it will sound mean, but that Mei Yusho Koto Oshu's Yusho, looking more and more like a fluke.
Well, I thought he found his tachi-ai, doing his thing, which is best, is to go forward and get a hold of Mawashi. But I think he worries too much about his opponent rather than trying to do what he knows best.
The timing well off, so they stand up again. Chio Taikai looking really determined. Comes in hard against Koto Oshu. Koto Oshu getting moved back. Now Koto Oshu is the one moving forward. Taking Chio's best shot and then establishing an inside position, a Migizashi position, and winning by Yorikiri.
Which only proves that at the tachi-ai, he can take the tremendous charge of a sekitori like Chio Taikai, and that's what he needs to do every time.
Certainly Ken, he is Ozeki caliber, but as far as someone who can make that final push to the highest rank,
he still has a long ways to go.
Koto Oshu 9 and 4, Chio Taikai 8 and 5. What the fans have been waiting for. He wins, he gets the Yusho.
A little bit of superstition there, throwing salt on both his feet.
Tate Gyoji announcing the names of the two Rikshi, as if you don't know who they are. Hakuho has beaten Kyle 9 straight times. Can Kyle possibly muster the strength, the technique to break that streak?
I would say right hand Uwate catching Hakuho, stepping in too far, pivoting with his right foot.
Here's Makiko with a Hanamichi report.
Oh yes, Hakuho did some practice in the dressing room. He first went for Migi Yotsu and then did some Hidari Yotsu and practiced some Hidari Shitate, going from Hidari Shitate to Migi Uwate. He did those 7 times, and finally he practiced from going from Hidari Yotsu to Morozashi. So he did all sorts of all sorts of practices assuming every move. And Kumagatani Oyakata said that Hakuho wasn't given any particular advice at his hair.
14-4 Hakuho against Kaio. Well, Kaio does like that Migi Uwate position, Ken. That's his favorite grip. Right hand outside, left hand inside.
Used a couple times this tournament very effectively. And I believe that would probably be the only way that he could defeat Hakuho.
To even have a chance. But even if he gets that favorite position of his, Hakuho has been immovable throughout this tournament. So maybe a combination of Kyle getting his favorite technique as well as a little luck. This is his longest undefeated streak since becoming a Yokozuna in May 2007. Kyle, one of the oldest. I started this job in September 1994 in that Akibasho. Of the Rikshi fighting back then, there's only one left on the dojo, and that's the man on the right side of your screen.
Kyle.
Everyone else has got the robe on, or is out there in the Hanamichi.
Yes.
Playing security guard.
Or announcing. As in Mainomi.
Or our friend the Moose. Musashimaru. Maki goes back with more?
Well, yes. Kaio says that he may be able to go forward. He says he has a hint that he has a feeling that he can go forward.
How far forward?
Yes. With a good pivot, he may not have to go too far.
Hakuho's supremely confident. He'll take his opponent's best shot, that's for sure.
If any time, this time he could do that the best. Take the opponent, whatever they got to offer. He's in shape.
The key will be the tachiai. If Kyle can get a good hit and continue that momentum forward, he may have a chance. Big hit. Look at Hakuho break up Kyle's Mawashi grip. Going with the body is Hakuho. Kyle desperately trying to get some sort of grip on Hakuho. Hakuho keeping his distance and then forcing him out at the edge. His first Yusho in Nagoya. His 7th overall. Hakuho, the man in Aichi. Yorikiri force-out victory seals the deal for the Yokozuna.
Now he's picked up a win in every venue of sumo tournament in Japan.
He is now the king of the ring, Ken.
Yes, he is. And as we heard in the report, he tries to get a hold of Kyle with his left hand and right hand. But in the middle, he is trying to keep Kyle away, preventing Kyle from getting hold of the Mawashi. He not only uses his right hand, but his left hand, but he uses his shoulder to keep Kyle away. And Kyle, without a Mawashi, would have a hard time picking up the win.
Well, we are running out of time. Thanks, Ken Swenson, for joining me.
Thank you.
For Ken and Makiko Koyama, I'm Ross Mihara. Thanks for watching. We'll be back 4 p.m. tomorrow.